Hello, this is Tivas Leon, your shaman. Did you have the experience of finishing holidays or a trip or a retreat and finding yourself very lazy or without desire to come back, a bit frustrated with bad energy? Oh my God, now the good time is finished and now I need to come back to my house, to my city, to my responsibilities. In this video, I will explain you why this is happening and why this is an indicator that your holidays or the retreat you were or the trip you had, you didn't rise properly the energy. Right now, I'm inspired for this topic because I came from our last retreat 3 days ago from Peru, and it was very intense experience, 21 days of trip. We were in places that you could not believe how beautiful they were, in the Andes, in the jungle. We were in Machu Picchu, we were in the sacred mountains with amazing views, amazing clouds, amazing places. And this is what you can see in the photos. And then some people, friends, they after this they tell me, oh, it's so nice that you go to these beautiful places because by seeing all these beautiful things, you recharge your energy and you feel better and you feel more alive. When you see this beauty, you feel better and you get better energy. And yes, at the point this is true, but at the point this is wrong too. And we need to understand this because sometimes we think that the fact that we are able to get the energy from the place, and this is the wrong idea. This is the mistake that I want to share with you in this video. By the way, if you have this experience about connecting very strongly with beautiful places and later feeling a bit bad or a bit low when you have to leave them, share it here in the comments and let's discuss it. I want to know your opinion. I want to know your experience. I'm very interested. Coming back to this, sometimes we have the idea that by going to places that they are beautiful mountain and beautiful lake, and we see this today in social media everywhere. We are scrolling and we are all the time put in our face images of very beautiful views, very beautiful natural places and so on. And we make contrast with our daily life, and maybe we start getting frustrated or a bit depressed that we don't like our city or we don't like our street or we don't like our house because it doesn't have these amazing views. Truth is, if you go for a place or for a trip or a retreat or a holidays only for the views and to meet beautiful places, what happens is exactly this, that you arrive there and you start breathing this energy from the environment, and it is true. At the point, the environment and the new place and the beauty and the different scenario awakes a little bit your consciousness and gives you a little bit of energy and you feel a bit better, a little bit. But when we do like this and we go with the expectation of getting all the energy from the environment, what happens is in the last day when this is going to finish, of course, what do you think it will happen? It will happen that we created attachment to this place and we are going to feel bad. And we are going to feel sad that we are going home, and we are going to feel sad that we come back to our life, to our responsibilities, and so on. Because we placed the place of our joy and our energy in the external environment. And this is energetically, this makes you dependent. And this is very important key because you can extrapolate this to your life. And this is how we were raised and how we were educated. To get the energy from the environment, from what is happening around us, from the beauty, from the harmony, or from the beauty and the harmony of another person. And then we create attachment and we create dependency with another person. This is very deep that we see in the trips, but actually this is manifesting in all our life. How is the right way to make traveling? Because traveling and making retreats or making pilgrimage is a sacred practice. You can make it in the way that is sacred, that is rising your energy, and you come back home full of energy, motivation, clarity, and gives you the capacity to actually change the things that you want to change in your life. The way is that you need to go and you need to have a strong purpose in what you are doing, to have a direction, and to overcome yourself during the trip. And I will give you, the best is to give you an example. For example, when we went to Peru in the last retreat, we did a pilgrimage. In the pilgrimage, sometimes we had to wake up 7 a.m. One day we had to wake up 4:30 a.m. to start walking. We were walking since the sunrise to the sunset. It was a very amazing experience. We were all the time, and yes, the environment was made by gods, the views and the nature. But in the same time, we were there running or making effort in the direction of a purpose, which was a pilgrimage, was to arrive to the top of a sacred city. Choquequirao is a sacred city in Peru. Old cities like ruins from the Incas. This was our destination, and with this purpose that we set, with a high intention, we have the high intention to raise our energy in our life, to transform our life, to overcome our limitations, and for this we put the purpose to go to the ruins, to the Choquequirao, and we were walking for 5 days. All the time we were overcoming ourselves, we were making effort, we were walking, it was physically demanding. The places where we were sleeping and in the night, they were comfortable, but they had everything we needed, but they were not like fancy. Sometimes I had to have a shower with cold shower, or I had to have a very simple room to sleep. You may have some mosquitoes, you may have not the best sleep in your life, but you need to continue, there is no other way. Of course, in the retreat and in the pilgrimage, the group is pushing you, and the energy of the group is helping you to overcome yourself. This is one example. Another example, in the second half of the trip, this trip to Peru, we went to the jungle, we went to do ayahuasca. And it's not easy to do this ayahuasca. It's in some elements of this experience, they are wow, amazing. Some other elements are scary, because you will walk towards the unknown. And it is very scary to enter in the dark place and to take this substance and to know that you are going to be taken on a journey in the hands of the spirits, and you will have to surrender. You will have to, we all had to do, we all did it with the help of each other, supporting each other, but we had to overcome our fears, overcome our doubts, overcome our spiritual laziness, overcome the tendency to be safe, the tendency to have everything under control. Summarizing, we were 21 days overcoming all the time ourselves. One of the worst things for me actually was to make a new backpack every day, because almost every day we need to repack everything, to change the backpack, suitcases. Everyone actually found his little challenge, his little limitation, and we all had to work with it. Now, what happened is that after the trip, there was one girl, one participant was telling me, I don't know how I will come back home after witnessing so much beauty. The truth was that when it was the moment to come back home, she was great. She was amazed. She was with an amazing energy, like the rest of the group. We were all the time overcoming ourselves, our fears, confronting ourselves with the power of the group and the energy of the sacred environment and the beauty of the environment, because we were using the beauty too. It's not like we were rejecting the beauty of the environment and cutting ourselves from it. No, we were using this energy too to support our journey. In the end, we were great. Our energy was amazed. We took the flight back, we came home, we are talking, we are full of energy, motivation, desire, clarity, power, solidity. We are great. This is the right way, this is the indicator that cannot lie to tell you how you are managing your holidays, your spiritual trips, your retreats, if they are giving you exactly what you need. This is the right way. The spiritual retreat and generally the holidays, the moment of going out from our routine, they should not be a moment to escape, to just enjoy some other parts. They are beautiful to place our attention somewhere else for a while, to escape and avoid what we have in our daily life that doesn't fulfill us. Actually, the spiritual experience, the conscious holidays, the conscious retreats, it gives us what we need, that we cannot do by ourselves, but the energy that we need to transform our life, to see with more clarity with our life, to be brave, to let go what we need to let go, or to be courageous to face and overcome the things that they are. Sometimes we are keeping them there under the carpet because we don't want to deal with them. This is the right way to finish a spiritual adventure. Like this is the way I was initiated by my master, and this is the way I'm doing, and I'm sharing with everyone because this is the way that actually mirrors the dharma of life, mirrors the right way to live our life energetically, not the right way from a moral point of view, but energetically, following the law of God and the laws of evolution of consciousness. I hope this video will help you to clarify and to understand if the spiritual holidays and the trips and the retreats that you are having in your life, they are taking you closer to your destination in life, to your soul purpose. Remember, we are all the time organizing these trips. Now we have many. In June, we will have a special retreat only for men in Germany. It will be to reconnect with your masculinity, real dharma, the dharma of the masculine energy and the masculine qualities. Because in this world, they are a bit mixed. The masculine is a bit mixed and misunderstood. In July, we will go to Icaria, one of the 4 blue zones in the world, where people live very long lives, healthy lives. It is going to be a healing retreat, very powerful. And in August, we will have a special shamanic retreat in Jaworki, in Poland. There will be many more later next year. We'll come to Peru. And all these trips, they have this in common. You will have, this is the right balance, 30% will be resting, 30% will be adventure and discovering new beautiful places, and 30% it will be overcoming yourself. This is how we do, and this brings amazing outcome and amazing results to your energy. I invite you to experience it by yourself, and I will see you in the next video.